I'm going to let Mr. Tamburello start on Columbus RBNY while I get a Charger.
So I'm glad he's leaving because I obviously didn't pick the Red Bulls.
He can still probably hear you. He's
I
gonna
know.
yell at you when it comes back.
Nope, I don't know what you're talking about.
The Brian Whites of the world.
I definitely said the Red Bulls are going to score. Brian White's going to have 6 hat tricks in this game, and David Jensen's going to score a bicycle kick goal to end it, just to give me a big middle finger. No, Columbus are winning this game, dude.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Tell me why.
Why do you think they're not? And not because Red Bull fan.
So just enlighten me here for a quick second. Really quick. Who were the 2 worst teams that we were talking about this just before?
Probably Miami and Montreal.
Man, have you had like 17 concussions?
I mean, yes.
All right, so I just want to make sure because I have 2.
What's happening?
Houston.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
United.
I thought you meant that we were the playoff teams.
No. Houston and DC United are 2 of the 3 worst teams in the league, right? And then FCC joins them.
Yep.
Drew Houston 1-1, lost to DC United 1-0.
Yes,
beat Philly 2-1.
This is MLS and there are no rules.
Lost to exactly, which is why Red Bull to the championship. Lost to Orlando on a red card and barely scraped by 10-man Atlanta. Their defense is leaky. Their attack isn't clicking for whatever reason. And Red Bull have Kyle Duncan and Brian White. So I'll take it up, please.
Kyle Duncan, I will give you. Brian White, not so much.
All right, so here's the deal. Brian White has scored in his last 4 games.
Cool. Someone has to on that team because no one else is going to do it.
Well, this is my point, right? You're asking me, like, what are my points, right? So I've got a striker who's got 4 goals in the last 4 games, 3 of those being game winners. I've got a right back who's U.S. men's national team level at some point.
Yeah.
I've got 2 center backs that were in the men's national team conversation at some point. I've got a center mid. Tim Parker was there at one point. Aaron, yes, he was.
Yeah, but
he was in camp with them. They played together.
Yeah, but all
right, relax. I got 2 center mids who can hold. I got 1 center mid who's really good at holding. The other one is really good at passing it sideways.
You knew you weren't getting away with that one.
I wasn't getting away with Sean Davis. No, I wasn't. Sean Davis is a great leader.
I do like Sean.
I've got Brian White. I've got Tom Barlow as a sub who's way faster than people think he is. I've got Flo Velo. I've got Kaku. And I've got Danny Royer. I have a team that is playing well enough with, in the last 5 games, only 1 loss, so 4 out of 5 undefeated. And if we're going to go all the way back, the last time we lost was to Inter Miami on the 7th of October outside of that NYC defeat. But we're moving in the right direction, right? We were very, very low. We started picking up points, had a little drop-off, picked up points. We're here, right? And we talk about the streaking nature of MLS playoff teams. You don't have to be good. You have to be hitting the right streak at the right time.
That's
Columbus
fair.
is down this way. Red Bull are coming this way. Now, granted, Columbus are playing poorly, or have been playing poorly, are kind of confused as to what's going on, which means they're going to drop 4 on us and we're going to lose 4-3 or 4-1 or 4-0. I don't know. But we're going to lose this game. But I'm not allowed to say that. So Red Bull take this one at least to the next round.
So in your list of players that Columbus should theoretically be afraid of, you listed a striker and their right back.
Sure, because our right back plays as an Anton Tinner. If I were to list players...
No, I understand. But, like, realistically, your closest target to goal is Brian White. So Moore came out of the game, and more than likely they're going to struggle a little bit more to score.
But here's the thing. You can't mark him out of the game because he's one of those players that pops up out of nowhere and gets stupid rat goals. Moran loves this guy because his rat potential is through the roof. All right? So, and that's what I'm saying is that the team on paper never has looked good. We haven't looked good on paper for 7 years. Since 2013, we have not looked good on paper. But this team finds ways to get points. Now, I know that I'm saying this all, which means we're going to lose 4-0. So I'm accepting that. But in my heart of hearts, I truly believe that back line will put in a shift because we always step up to challenge against tough games. And I think you give Kaku time and space, which he'll get. You let Velo do his little interchange. And if Bradley Carnell doesn't turn off the high press after 25 minutes like Chris Harmis does, we have a good chance in this game. Because what we're going to do is going to press these guys. Jonathan Mensah has been, he was in the Defender of the Year conversation for a little bit, but this last 5-6 weeks he's been awful. Eloy Room, good, not great. Harrison Awful's like 90. I don't even know who the other center back who plays next to Mensah is. It's like Abubakar, isn't it? Not Lawless, but the other one.
The other one.
Yeah. Your left back in Milton Valenzuela, I think him versus Duncan is going to be a great game. Let Christian Caceres snap Zillarian in half, and then Aaron Long just sorts out blonde Mohawk guy over there, and we'll be fine.
Whoa. You use his full title on this show. That's second place in the Golden Boot winning Jesse Zardes.
Stop. Yeah. I genuinely believe this game is going to be a lot closer than people think. I think people think this is going to be a blowout. I think people think this is going to be a whitewash of a game. I think this is going to be a lot closer than it is. I think Ryan Mary's been playing very well. I think our back line has been better. Pendant is still awful, and I hate watching him play. But outside of if we keep the ball on the right side, we'll be okay. I think we're going to see some good things out of this team, and I'm very excited.
I did not go with Red Bull,
Hater.
obviously.
You didn't go with Red Bull either, Andrew. You literally just said, I can't not say
No,
Red Bull.
I did. I'm going with Red Bull. Red Bull are winning this game.
Okay.
But I know that me saying that equates to a 4-0 loss.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just going to not pick Red Bull strictly for the fact that I don't want to hear you rant every single time we're doing a round about Red Bull for 10 minutes. No, I'm going with Columbus. I know you talked about form, and you mentioned some of the team, like those bad games that Columbus has had. They've had some pretty good ones recently, too. They beat Philly, and they beat NYC. Yes, they had those bad games against, the awful teams. I think that on paper, this team is definitely superior to Red Bull.
They
And
always
yes,
are.
I know. And yes, Red Bull somehow managed to scrape away points.
Not somehow. It's a good team.
It is somehow.
It's not somehow.
It's not like you're planning on it. It just happens. I think for me, one of the deciding factors could be Caleb Porter, because he's done it before. He's won MLS playoffs before, and I think he could do it again in this situation. He knows how to win in the playoffs. He can get his team to, if he can get Columbus to play well like they did in the beginning of the season, they could be unstoppable in the playoffs. It's just going to be a question of, as we've seen in the last couple of games of the season, they're all over the place. Which Columbus are we going to see? I think that we're going to see a pretty good Columbus. So I think that they can beat Red Bull.
I think you're a hater.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, I think you're a traitor. And Red Bull to MLS Cup.